What is up, guys, and welcome to Net Anarchist, and we got Avengers Infinity War. So before you continue with the video, warning, caution, spoiler alert, because this really seriously got some shit, because it's gonna be the revealing of the whole story and the ending too. But it's really, it's useful, because if you go to watch the movie without seeing this and all, it'll be like you might not understand the story and you'll have to be just thinking about it. So if you watch, it's gonna be great. So let's begin with the beginning of the game. So in the beginning, the Avengers Infinity War is really connected with Ragnarok. So you should have watched Ragnarok, because if you have not watched Ragnarok, you might not understand the whole movie. So do watch Ragnarok. That's Thor's Ragnarok, okay? So if you've seen Ragnarok, in the ending you can see that Asgard is destroyed and Thor is the king of Asgard, and they'll be going in the ship and they see Thanos' mothership. So in Infinity War, the beginning is like all the Asgardians are dead. Asgard is extinct, yet there's still 3 of them alive. That is Hulk, Loki, and his friend, what was that black color, some man was there, right? And Hulk. So Thanos will be beating up Loki, tell him to give him the Tessaract, whereas the Tessaract is destroyed is what we think, but in Ragnarok, before the whole place got destroyed, Loki did get his hands on the Tessaract. So he'll just blackmail him that I'll kill your brother, give the Tessaract, he'll just give it, crushes it, get the stone. Before that, he's like, I have Hulk. Then here comes Hulk trying to bash something on Thanos. Well, Thanos is very overpowered. Hulk is just poop in front of Thanos. So Hulk is there, injured. Then he kills everyone. So before he kills Hulk, somewhere he felt that someone just sends him right back to Earth. Then Loki tries to attack on Thanos because they are going to Earth. The next place which they are going is going to be Earth, because Earth has already 2 Infinity Stones. So the plan is to go to Earth. So whereas Loki will be like, I can help, I can be a guide. Then he'll be having a dagger, tries to just stab Thanos, whereas Thanos catch him, hang on his neck. After catching his neck, he's like crushing the neck and snap. Loki dead. Loki's dead, so Loki's just dead. Then Thor's like, no! Whereas, no use of telling him, no, he's dead. Then Thanos tells his army, there's 4 members I guess, to go to Earth and go get my Infinity Stones. And they're like, yes boss, I won't fail you. And before they go, they just blew up the ships. So all the ships are going, and we think that Thor is dead, but he can't die, right? So then the next scene comes with Iron Man. So nothing much there. He'll be like romancing with Pepper Potts that I'm gonna be marrying you, and we'll be having 2 children. I just saw a dream. And before that, you see Hulk. He goes to the New York sanctum where we have Doctor Strange and Hong there, and he'll be like, Thanos is coming. So Doctor Strange and he'll just plan to go get Tony Stark. Tony Stark is there. So everyone in New York sanctum, and all of a sudden they hear some noises. They go outside, and there they are, 2 members. So he has come for the time stone, and Tony Stark is also there. Well, if you see, Hulk is not, Dr. Banner is not able to turn to Hulk. So it's all going to be on Iron Man. So he's just gonna use his nano suits. You've seen in the trailer that nanobots has come over him and he turns into Iron Man in the trailer. So he just turns into Iron Man and just be the crab, but still the villain does get in a ship and tries to escape, taking what do you say, Doctor Strange. Whereas Spider-Man in the city from the bus, who's driving the bus is Stan Lee. That's the camera what we have. So he gets in the he just get out and tries to stop, whereas he can't. So what happens, everyone all together just goes to the space, like they have the vehicle, and Doctor Strange has Infinity Stones. He does not give the Infinity Stones, just takes. So there's Spider-Man with them. Iron Man. Iron Man really tried to put Spider-Man back in Earth, whereas Spider-Man couldn't, just wanted to go. So he stayed. So if you've seen in the trailer, there's a part where there is some kind of needles which will be poking down the Strange, right? So that's part where he'll be torturing him to just tell to do the time stone, which he does not give the time stone. And just soon after that, it'll be like Spider-Man's idea to just go like Aliens movie step. So Iron Man is there. So what he does is opens up the spaceship, boom. Then the evil villain just goes out into space. So no oxygen, no life, he's dead. Right after that, Spider-Man will be having his iron suit. That's where he gets the iron suit, because he won't be able to breathe as he's going in space. He gets his iron suit. Then he saves Doctor Strange. So he'll be like, let's head back. Then Tony Stark will be like, before 4 years, Thanos had come with his army to New York. So this time, let's take it to his place. So they'll be going to the Titan, where it's Thanos' hometown. So they end up going there. And the next scene is where we have Wanda and Vision, somewhere in Switzerland, I guess, don't remember. So over there they'll be like telling we'll marry, we'll stay, where Vision like gets kind of, that stone starts to kill in his mind, and is like they'll be going out for eating food, and suddenly another 2 villains come, start beating their ass. They start dying up, bleeding. Vision is bleeding like hell, he's wounded, and Wanda's there trying to save his love. And they just fight and end up in the railway station. So Wanda alone versus 2 members, and there'll be a train just going behind him, and that's where Steve Rogers makes a sentry, comes in like a dude, awesome badass style, with Black Widow and Captain America's sidekick, the one who keeps flying, like Vulture. So these guys turn up, kick their asses. Villains, they say you won't see this again, and they just go up. And so he takes Vision and all go. So who called Captain America's, when Banner reached after the fight, Banner couldn't turn into Hulk, so he had made a phone call to Captain America. So after that they just went to SHIELD headquarters, where the Secretary Rose was there, and he was like, arrest Captain America. So Rhodes, Rhodes was also there. Rhodes told, yeah, I'll do that, and just off the hologram. And after offing hologram, he had a quick chat. So Banner was also there. So Banner was like, they're coming for the Infinity Stone, so we need to get it off. So Banner told he can get the Infinity Stone off his head, but he doesn't have the space in his hands. So then there's Captain America's idea, let's go to Wakanda. So the next thing, they will be going to Wakanda, and we have the Guardians of Galaxy. So they'll just be going out space, and they see the body. So that get the body, and they realize it's Thor. They don't know it's Thor. So they still have Mantis. So Mantis wakes up Thor. When Mantis wakes up Thor, Thor will be like all anger, everything, and he'll understand that that green color lady, what's the name again? Guardians of Galaxy, Gamora. So Gamora is a daughter of Thanos. So he's angry. He's like, your father killed my brother and all my countrymen and so on. And he'll also be introducing the Avengers, the mightiest heroes on Earth and all. So soon after that, Rocket will be like, oh, you gotta go to some place, and I'll come with you. The place name kinds freaking cool. So those guys just go, Rocket, to that place. yes, so they just go to the planet where Thor will be getting his new hammer. Well, it's not hammer, it's half hammer and half axe. So they just go there. Then next part, we end up in the next part where
My buddy said he's...
so the next part we end up reaching Wakanda. So Wakanda, he'll be like, we can repair him. Then he's like, okay. So then Guardians of the Galaxy. So they know the one of the Infinite Stones is with the Keeper. If you have seen Guardians of the Galaxy 1 where the stone is there and there's some kind of mentally retarded fellow who will be capturing all the space dog and all, you've seen that. So when they go to that planet nowhere,
like the tree of knowledge from the first Eden, let this tree help grow the new world to come. Let it bear the fruit of those unworthy of the path to Eden. Let its roots draw nutrients from their sinner's flesh and let it weather
yeah, so they just go to the place and over there he'll be like, Thanos is already there kicking the Keepers and threatening Keeper to give the Infinite Stone, and he's like, he don't know. So before that, Gamora tells Star-Lord to make a promise that if he catches me, you have to kill me. Promise on your mother, and he does make a promise. So over there is the part when Gamora sees Thanos. She just goes and kills Thanos. So Thanos' last word will be like, why my daughter, you too? Why? And he dies. Whereas it's all illusion using the stone. It's not real. So then Thanos comes, tells that I'm gonna take you. Then there comes our Star-Lord. He's like, I can't kill you. Then she's like, you made a promise, you have to. And soon after that, he'll be like, no, I love you, and he'll just open fire. Whereas again Thanos will be just playing. His gun gonna change to bubble guns, you know, bubbles, blah 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 blah. And just takes him. And why was she telling she should kill is the soul stone. To get soul stone you need to give a soul for an exchange. So the location of soul stone she knows and she destroyed it. So Thanos came to know because in Guardians of Galaxy, her sister, Gamora's sister Nebula, had gone to kill Thanos. Well, she couldn't, so she was captured, and using her memory, Thanos understood that she knew, so his plan was to capture them, and he did catch them. And after that, after some talks, she'll go with Thanos to the planet where it's kept hidden, and over there we see Red Skull. You know who's Red Skull? Captain America's first Avenger. We have Red Skull in there who tries to take the Tessaract, and he just goes there. So they go there. Then next Iron Man. Then soon after that the Guardians of the Galaxy ends up reaching. There's no Guardians of the Galaxy, it's just Drax, Mantis, and Guardians of the Galaxy, just 3 members. So they reach Titan to kill Thanos, whereas they get confused because the Avengers are there and they start fighting each other. Spider-Man, Doctor Strange, and Iron Man. So these 3 on 3, and soon after that, as Thor had told mightiest Avengers, so these are the Avengers and they just come to kill Thanos. So they team up and wait for Thanos to arrive. So they are back in the planet where Thanos took Gamora to drop the Infinite Stone. So to take the stone, a Red Skull will be like, you need to sacrifice one thing what you love. Gamora will be like laughing and you love nobody. You are not going to get the stone. Then Thanos' eyes filled with tears. Like, I love you, my daughter. And Thanos kills Gamora. So Gamora just died. And all of a sudden, he ends up getting the stone. So he gets the stone. After keeping the stone, what he does is he gets the stone and he's back on Titan, where Doctor Strange has his time stone. He goes there. So the movie is almost like last 1 hour is left. So when he reaches, Star-Lord has a great plan. So the plan works out. They catch Thanos, Doctor Strange on his hand, Spider-Man fully webbed, and Mantis sitting on Thanos' head, trying to put him to sleep. So Iron Man and Spider-Man and Drax will be trying to remove the gauntlet from his hand. And all of a sudden, Nebula over there, she'll be like, where is Gamora? Then Star-Lord will get angry, pissed off, where the hell is she? Then Nebula will be like, he went to get the soul stone with her, and she didn't return, only the stone did. So he gets pissed off that his love just died.
I'm pretty impressed you managed to last this long
And
out
he'll
here.
start attacking Thanos, which he should have not, because Spider-Man really removed the gauntlet from his hand. He had removed it, but still Thanos wakes back and beat the shit out of everyone, and then he gets it back, gauntlet, and starts go to range mode and starts beating the crap out of everyone. Tony Stark gets injured very badly. Spider-Man KO, knockout, everyone knockout, and it's gonna be Iron Man versus Thanos. Iron Man does put a great show, but he can't fight against Thanos, So Thanos just will put a dagger in his stomach, and Tony Stark beating from his mouth. And before this, here is the twist, guys, that as Doctor Strange has the time stone, he goes to the future to see the outcome, and there are 17,300 some outcomes where Thanos will win, be victorious, getting all the stones, and there is only one possible outcome for the Avengers to defeat Thanos. So that's where Doctor Strange knows that Tony Stark is the key for the defeat of Thanos. So Doctor Strange ends up making a sacrifice that spare Tony Stark's life, and I'll give you the time stone. And he just does that. He just removes the time stone, gives to Thanos. Thanos gets the time stone, and all he's left is with the stone, Mind Stone, which is with Vision. So the last stone is in Earth, so he's got to go to Earth. So before that, let's rewind. So let's just rewind, because over there we have Thor getting his new armor, new hammer and axe, the Stormbreaker, which he thinks is enough to defeat Thanos. So he's like opening up some stars place which needs a power to make the stone, because they go to a planet where only where we get the power. The dwarf people make the right weapons, so he wanted to go there. He goes there, gets his weapon, whereas he'll be badly injured, and Groot will be there for the rescue. Groot will come, and Groot will get the hammer ready. So Groot uses the handle as Groot's own arms, whereas Groot can regenerate. So back in Wakanda, the two villains who escaped trying to take Vision comes back there, and there's all vibranium and all enemies reach, and the Panther is like, get this man a shield and all, and all the three goes to talk. with the enemies, and there they come the alien dog kind of creatures who try to come in and just circles the whole Wakanda. That there's a shield kind of thing in blue color which they can't pass against. So they do try, and so it'll be Captain America's idea to open one side so everyone rushes in through here. So that there's gonna be an awesome battle which is awesome, guys, and you really need to go watch the movie until unless you're not gonna enjoy it. So there's gonna be an awesome fight in there, and after that Thor also shows up, all great kicking, and after being victorious, Wakanda is safe. Some of them died, whereas all the villains ended up dying because Wanda comes to help, kills one of the villain, and Hulk, as Banner cannot change to Hulk, he'll be in the Iron Man suit, the Hulk Buster. So using that, he'll kill the another fellow. You need to see that. I'm not going to tell you how is he going to die. And soon after that, they are all relieved. So Vision also will be injured because there'll be people who try to come inside and kill Vision and take the Infinity Stone, because if you take the stone, Vision ends up dying. Soon after that, that's where it begins interesting. What happens is, Vision will be like, oh, he's here, and Captain America will be, everyone regroup on my position. Thanos is coming, and as you know, Doctor Strange gives the Infinity Stones, I mean the Time Stone, and Thanos came near Vision. So everyone trying to defend Thanos from getting near Vision, which is not possible. So Vision will convince Wanda, her love, to kill Vision so that the Infinity Stone goes. She has the power and she cries and she does that, whereas everyone is defending, and Thanos just gives a hard punch on Captain America, which he stops, and I'm sure you have seen that in the trailer. So as soon after that, he beats the crap out of everyone, and Captain America gets punched, everyone thrown here and there using the stones. He does everything and get the hold on them, and after that Wanda kills her love, and there's Vision dead without the stone, and she'll be crying. So Thanos will go near him and say, I know how it feels, I also lost everything. And this is where Thanos plays his game. He just rewinds the time using the time stone and KO Wanda, who tries to stop her. So Wanda's off and he gets all the stones. Thanos has hand on all the stones. So this is how he got all the stones. Stone from Vision, and the Infinity Stone he just took it from the place where in the movie number 1, Guardians of the Galaxy, they just give the stone to some keeper. So he gets the first stone from there, then he gets stone from Time Stone, the other stones, then Soul Stone, and once he have all the stones, he's invincible. So with just a snap of a finger, you know what he does. So then all of a sudden, from nowhere, Thor enters the scene. Thor comes in, and using the axe, he just puts one hard crap on his chest. Thanos will be like injured very badly, but still he'll be like, you should have gone for the head. He just snaps his finger, and boom, half of the universe destroyed. And this is where it gets interesting, guys. The twist in the movie, and we have to give a long wait to see what happens next in the upcoming movie. So soon after that, all of a sudden, Thanos disappears. Then Captain America will be like, where did he go? Then he has no clue. Then all of a sudden, this is where it begins, guys. Bucky, the first person, he just turns into ashes. Then comes our king, the Highness, the Black Panther, who turns into ashes, and one by one, Spider-Man, Doctor Strange, everyone starts to turn into ashes. And that's where it gets interesting, because it's all Doctor Strange's plan, because there is no other way to stop Thanos. Then in the end, just like the part 1 movie, all the Avengers survive. Hulk, Iron Man, Captain America, Black Widow, Hawkeye is also alive, and Ant-Man and Mantis is also alive, whereas Spider-Man and all are just gone. So this is where it begins. So they'll all come back, I guess. So after everyone just vaporizes like ashes, then it stops, and then at the end we see Thanos coming out of some house smiling without the gauntlet, and just like comics, I guess he's gonna start farming. Or maybe it was Doctor Strange's idea, because you know Tony Stark in the comics, he destroys the Infinity Stones using an armor. I don't know which has the power to absorb the Infinity Stones. So I guess he just could defeat him like that, and that's the end. And soon after that, what happens is,
Holy crap!
we see our Smith, I guess, coming out with Hill out of the car after the end of the movie. So they are there, and they're like start to turn into ashes. That's Nick Fury, okay? So Nick Fury is like started vaporizing first with Hill, his sidekick, that lady. So he'll be like start broadcasting something, and he also vaporizes, and it'll be shown Captain Marvel. So the next movie is gonna be in Captain Marvel, and that's the end of Infinity War, where all the Avengers, not all the Avengers are safe, whereas the new recruits all ends up dying with Guardians of Galaxy extinct. So there's no one alive rest. Everyone just dead. And soon after that, the movie's over. So hope you just heard the whole story, because it's really great when we see Thanos in the next movie. And yes, Thanos will return, so we'll just have to wait till next year, where we have Avengers 4. That is in 2019. I have to wait till next year to know if things what's gonna happen in the future. So yes, that's it. After that, the movie comes to an end, and thank you for listening. Have a nice day, and do go and watch Infinity War, because it's a great movie. You can only enjoy if you go to the theater. It's so great that you won't realize that 2 hours 40 minutes just slipped away. So you do have to get a tickets, go watch the movie. And yes, if you still didn't understand any part, don't forget to read the whole story. It's in link in description, so don't forget to read it from there. So thank you. Okay, and don't forget to subscribe and press the bell icon if you liked it. Have a nice day.